In vertical circular motion, the required centripetal force is provided by tension in the string. The tension is affected by component mg cos theta, therefore tension at a different points will be the different. Here we will see what should be the minimum tension at a different points in vertical circular motion and what is the difference of tension at the top and bottom, at the bottom and the horizontal position. For that we will consider a vertical circular motion in which B is the bottom position. In order to looping a loop, in order to continue a vertical circular motion, the velocity at the bottom should be greater than root of 5 rg. Velocity at the top position should be greater than root of rg. Velocity on the horizontal diameter should be greater than root of 3 rg. If you begin with the top position, at top, the weight acts vertically downward. Similarly, tension also acts vertically downward. Therefore, these two are in the same direction. Therefore, sum of these two, TA plus mg, will provide a necessary centripetal force required at A. Therefore, TA plus mg is equal to mba square by r. Therefore, TA is equal to mba square by r minus mg. Call this as equation number 1. This TA is the minimum one because here is the factor minus mg. Subtraction of mg makes the tension minimum. But it should not be so minimum that it should be 0 or less than 0. If it is 0 or less than 0, the string will not become taut and it will become loose and it gets slacked and it will, the body will come back and it will not continue to revolve at all. Therefore, tension at top should be greater than 0. At the bottom, the weight is vertically downward. Tension in the string is along the string towards the point of suspension. It is represented by TB. Here, tension is upward and weight is downward. Both are on the same line. Tension provides required centripetal force. Obviously, this tension at B should be greater than mg. And hence, I will write the T minus mg. What is the resultant? That will be providing the required centripetal force at B, mbb square by r. Therefore, TB is equal to mbb square by r minus mg will go to this side, it will be equal to TB is equal to mbb square by r plus mg. It is addition of mg in the equation says that tension at B is maximum. Tension at A is minimum. The difference of tension at B and difference of tension at A, the difference of maximum and minimum tension TB minus TA is equal to the difference of these two, mbb square minus mba square by r, then plus mg minus of m minus, it will be 2 mg. And by solving this, you will get TB minus TA is equal to 6 mg. On the horizontal diameter, the minimum velocity required is root of 3 rg. At D, it is upward. At C, it is downward. Tension provides the required centripetal force. Therefore, tension at C is equal to tension at D is equal to mvc square divided by r. mvc square divided by r. Therefore, tension at C minus tension at A is equal to tension at C minus tension at A is equal to, I will write here, mvc square divided by r minus m va square by r. This minus of minus will come as plus mg. But what Vc is root of 3rg. Root of Vc square is 3rg. R get cancelled. Therefore, it is 3mg. Here Va square is rg. It is mg. It is equal to 3mg minus mg plus mg. Therefore, it is equal to 3mg. Therefore, the difference of tension at the horizontal diameter and at the topmost position is 3 mg. Like this, tension also goes on changing in vertical circular motion. In a similar manner, one more thing we are going to explain here is that the minimum energy required for looping of loop, minimum energy required for looping of loop, that is energy at a position A, it is equal to potential energy plus kinetic energy. Potential energy at A is mg plus 2r. With reference to bottom position, kinetic energy is half m into Va square. It is equal to mg into 2r plus half m into, I will write this as rg, and the total comes out to be equal to 5 by 2 mrg. This is the total energy at position A. Similarly, total energy at position B, at B, the potential energy is 0. The kinetic energy is half mvb square. It is equal to half of m into Vb, minimum velocity should be, it is 5 of rg. Therefore, the total energy at the bottom position should be greater than 5 by 2 mrg. The total energy at the top should be greater than 5 rg. At the bottom, it is also should be greater than root of 5 rg. In a similar manner, the energy at C, the total energy at C is potential energy plus kinetic energy is equal to potential energy with reference to the bottom position when it is displaced to a horizontal from the level. From the level, it has been displaced through a distance of r, mg h is r. Therefore, potential energy is mgr plus kinetic energy half m into vc square. It is equal to mg into r plus 1 by 2 m into 3rg. Velocity at c square 3rg. Therefore, it is again 5 by 2 mrg. Therefore, total energy at C should be equal to root of 5 by 2 mrg. Like this, in this vertical circular motion, there is always a conservation of energy. The energy from the bottom to top changes from its kinetic to potential. Conversion is from kinetic to potential. At the top, potential is maximum, kinetic is minimum, and when it moves from top to bottom, there is conversion of potential to kinetic. Therefore, at the bottom, the kinetic is maximum and potential is minimum. This is all about how conversion takes place in vertical circular motion and how is the tension in vertical circular motion. Thank you very much.